I was living at 100 miles an hour, having very normal, happy life as a 36-year-old. There's nothing quite like cancer to go, whoa, we're taking all that away from you now. My name's Charlotte. I am 38 years old. I now live in Essex. I used to work in theatre, now I work as a radio journalist. For me, it wasn't a moment where I thought, oh my goodness, it's cancer. I thought it's probably hormonal, it might be, a fatty lump. I went to my GP and he even said, you're so young, but let's get it checked out anyway. Went to the breast clinic. She said, I'm going to do a quick biopsy just to check it because it's painful. And then I was out of work. I remember I was about to do a report. I was about to go live. My phone rang with my consultant. I remember the consultant walking in and he had a nurse with him. She had a green folder with her and I knew that was a Macmillan folder. He said, I'm really sorry, it's bad news, it's breast cancer. I got back in the car, we drove home. I didn't cry, my mum cried a lot. I had my first surgery. He said it started to spread. This could even be stage 4 incurable breast cancer. I had the second operation and then I started chemotherapy. I wouldn't wish that on my worst enemy. It was horrendous. Every infusion from chemotherapy, I would sleep for about a week to 10 days afterwards. I just couldn't get out of bed. I had my last radiotherapy on the 31st of May, rang the bell. 2 weeks after I finished my radiotherapy, I rang work and said, can I start back? I was totally lost. I was feeling so down. I was on all these medications. I've got really supportive people around me, but when it comes to cancer, they don't know how to help you. You've also got a lot of the cancer community going, why don't you do this, why don't you do that? Whereas actually you just want focus. That's what Perci Health provided. You get cancer, you're shoved onto this train and you're going. You come to the end of your active treatment, you're shoved off the train, maybe into a plane, and then you're kind of floating along and then everything stops and you're kind of pushed out. And it's like, well, look after yourself. And I think what Perci Health do is they scoop you up and lower you gently. They're your friend, they're a support system, they're a kind voice, they're a listening ear, but also that have that technical and professional knowledge. The most surprising session from Perci would have to be the mindfulness. She was so well informed about what it's like to have cancer. She knew all the medications I was on and the effect it was having on my body and why I can't expect my body to be pre-cancer levels. And I think Perci Health really helped me to accept who I am today. I was frightened. I was so frightened about so many things that Perci Health has put their specialists have put my mind at ease from, that I can move on. Thank you doesn't do it justice.